Hey guys, welcome to Never Give Up, Building Your Legacy Through Real Estate. I got Rocky and George back on. I actually wanted to quickly do a quick interview. You know me as Rummy, and really talk to Rocky about he just joined eXp and switched over the company. And, you know, why did you switch over? What was the reason? What were you looking for? And why eXp?
Man, I can't. I will have to go just to the beginning. I purchased a home a year ago. The roadside was a really cool guy. He introduced me. We purchased a home, and I always saw Rummy face out there, and I was always interested for Rummy. And then the realtor was like, listen, you speak Spanish, you should do real estate. I think you're going to be good in this business. I went ahead, took the classes, and once I started taking the classes, my professor, they recommended me Rummy, and I was like, listen, I've seen him. I like his vibe. I want to learn from him. I think he could be good for my career. Then I went ahead, and I was a little hesitate, completely honest, guys. I'm straightforward. I was hesitate with the whole eXp theory, and I went ahead, joined a different brokerage, and that wasn't it for me. I feel like I wasn't learning, so I went back and called Rami 3 months in. I was like, hey, Rami, like, I liked you from day one. I feel like, you can help me grow. Rami's like, yo, come aboard. Hope you get you to the next level. And since I've been here, I feel like this is a blessing. eXp was not what it seems like. A lot of people would think eXp is just like recruit, and it's really not. Like, if you get to the business and really get to it, it's very educational, very tough, and really help our road to get to the next step if you really put the work in and you get great mentors and great help around you. It's all about who you are around yourself with.
That's awesome, man. As a brand new agent, you said you were a brand new agent and you got into the industry. We get a lot of kickback from a lot of brand new agents like, hey, this is not for me. It's for top producers. It's for this. It's for that. What do you feel about that?
I feel like sometimes it all depends in the brokers you go into. A lot of agents got to make the right decision. It's hard to make the decision when you first join because you don't understand how the business works. I felt myself there as in like, hey, this is really not for me. I see the agents of my old brokers performing. I was like, well, I'm not performing. I don't think this is for me. And it's just about involving some of the right people. I came over to eXp and now I see my career booming. And not for anything. I have a couple of things in the pipeline that looks really good. And it's all thanks to, a great mentor like Rami himself being by me and telling me like, yo, get up, do these calls and really prosper, really put yourself out there. Silent agents is not going to make no money. And I felt like being a silent agent waiting for my phone to ring, that's how I was going to make money. And it's really not that way. And a lot of people just feel like the call was come to me. I just got to post a video on Instagram and somebody's going to go buy a house and call me to go help them. And it's not like that at all, guys.
George, you had a question for him?
Well, so I know you said, what do you feel is the best thing you have done so far since switching that's get you business?
I feel like it's just like I sat down with Rami and he really told me like, hey, listen, you have to prosper. You have to speak to people. And once I finally like got into the groove and stuff, talking to people, even if it's not the whole day, 10 minutes, an hour, and just put myself out there speaking to different people and I don't know what I do, that was really been changing my business around the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel if, let's say someone joined in and they're looking at this podcast and thinking to themselves, why should I join eXp Realty? What about other brokerages? How do I start my business? What is some advice you can give them, considering the fact that, you're a new agent, just like myself as well? And what is some advice you can give them?
Well, guys, I could just, be 100% honest with you. Look around if you want to do something else. But I really feel like if you contact Rami, contact me, or contact George, we could really give you guys the information. And I got you. I've been through a different brokerage and really felt like I wasn't going nowhere. Once I came here at eXp and everything they have to offer, we go on the world we have for eXp and so much training, so much knowledge just there. Besides having a mentor, besides when you first get hired, we have a mentee program where they're gonna help you and walk you through these transactions, the first 2 transactions, and you're gonna really be acknowledged. And you're gonna have a team behind you, but literally somebody I would be like, okay, this is how you do this. This is how you fill out this paperwork. Mm-hmm. This is how you go do an inspection. Hey, when you first hire, you need to do these so you can have access when you go to do a showing. And you don't just walk into a showing. Like a little experience, guys. I'm an old brokerage. I got a buyer. We scheduled an appointment to go see a house. And I had no idea that I need a Sentry lock. And I show up to this $1 million property and we can't get in. I call the agent. The agent's telling me, like, you don't got Sentry lock? I'm like, what is that? Like, I see this big lock here, like, where's the password? He's like, no, you need Sentry lock. And I can't just give you the, we need to see who's coming in the property and stuff. So, I lost that buyer. And that's just an experience of, having the right people around you. And here in eXp, we have all the information, day by day. The first day you join, Rami have a great program, and he'll walk you through like this, what you do your first 3 days, your first 90 days. This is the next step, and then you just go from there.
Awesome. So with eXp, where do you feel? What is a legacy? I mean, is there a legacy that you are building right now? Right. I mean, is there something that attracted to you that you said, hey, compared to other brokerages, you're a smart individual. You bought a house at your very young age, working hard for the family. And obviously you're not somebody who's just going to make a decision to make a decision. Right. So I'm pretty sure you looked at other brokerages and the one that you were currently, every brokerage is great for someone. Right. So let's just get that out there. Every brokerage is great for everyone. What's fits for you. But when you looked at this company, where did that whole legacy built in? Where did that come from? And what do you see from there?
Man, this eXp has so much. But my key two things that really got me was that, once you start building, they give you the opportunity to build your team. And it's not like you have to be the brokerage and you have to have all the responsibility. You will have that support to help you build your team and help getting people more involved. And the other thing is that revenue sharing, man. Revenue sharing is great, man. You don't want to, in most of the old school brokerage, you pay a brokerage fee, and that brokerage fee, you will never see it. With eXp, you're actually going to see that. You're actually going to get that back in stocks if you put into it. And those are the two key things that really get me. Besides Rami being here, that was a nugget on top.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. And I think let's just leave it right there and pointing out that, from a brand new agent, don't get fearful because somebody told you something. Don't get fearful because somebody said something to you or a seasoned agent that, you have to be a recruiter. You don't have to be. What you have to be is somebody who's likable. You got to be likable. And I think that's changing my mindset. No, don't be a recruiter. Don't be somebody that got to go up. No, be likable. Be that individual that is going to be liked and loved by other agents. And they want to know what you're doing. And once they know what you're doing, guess what? It's easy. It's fun because you're just being yourself. You're not working hard. You're just working for fun. So thank you, Rocky. Thank you for giving your experience. George, thank you for being on, guys. Again, another podcast for Never Giving Up.
Exactly.
Build a legacy with real estate.
Guys, your legacy, guys.
Take care. Stay tuned. See you next week.
See you next week.
Let's go, guys.